YouTube, Wagwan, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by as always. Do me a favor, if you're not subscribed by now, please subscribe. It's a lot of y'all watching the videos that's not subscribed. Please do your boy a favor and sub the channel. As you already know, that helps me out. So today's video is about why you don't talk politics. Well, at least I don't think you should talk politics in public settings. You have the right to do whatever you want to do. But me personally, I'd rather not talk politics in public settings because it can lead to what I'm about to show you. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to talk politics in public settings. I don't like to talk politics, especially at work. Work is not a place I want to talk about politics unless it's someone who is kind of along the same lines as me, because I don't want to argue about politics. I just rather not have that argument in a public setting. If I'm amongst my friends and we all kicking it, hanging out, and politics come up, okay, whatever, fair game, you know. But in public settings, like kicking it at the Starbucks with my homies and we having a big discussion about politics or whatever, or in the work setting, the workplace, I don't think you should have those conversations, you know. But this conversation was had in a public setting and someone felt the need to jump in the conversation, and it got a little escalated, got a little heated, got a little out of hand. So I got two clips for you. I'm gonna show you both clips and peek the first one right now.
Good afternoon, guys. I have two videos that I'm going to show you. I had a very fiery interaction with a liberal this morning. This is not foreign for me. It happens. People look at me, they assume that because I'm black and because I'm a black female, obviously I'm a Democrat. So these attacks tend to happen, but not as ferocious as today's attack. And we're sitting at the table, we're kind of mulling over some of the questions and answers from the interview. And at some point I say, you know, as a conservative woman, I could never vote for Kamala Harris because of, and I gave reasons, right? And then this white woman sitting next to me leans over, and this is where you will see the first video pick up, when she leans into me, so much so that I have to pull back, right? And she says, unless she's running against a convicted felon, a criminal. So I called it right. Am I liberal? Do I disagree? Are you a Democrat? Yes, I am. Okay. So the only people, so I work for the government. The only people who ever challenge me. Why did you so yourself in your conversation? Just shut your mouth. No, listen, it means that you understand what somebody thinks. Okay. I think we now sex offender and accused of espionage, indicted for espionage. Like I said, the only people who ever challenge me are white Democrat women. I like a vile 35-year national security
No, stop.
National security expert.
Oh, you're so smart.
Who you are? Okay.
Stop.
Everybody can believe in what they want to believe.
No. Thank you. Will you tell her we were having a private conversation before she came over in my face saying, am I serious? So no, don't talk to me. Talk to her. You and I already know. You and I already know who is the warrant. Yeah, you and I already know. So take your attention right over here. Right over here. Denial.
Wow.
Watch out, lady.
Wow.
You're trying me. You're trying me. Anata. No. Why are you looking at me when she's the one agitating it? No. If you're going to be a mediator, then do it correctly. Address the person who you clearly see got up and got in my face. Man, go sit down somewhere. Placating to these people.
So you see, they went at it. And these things happen. You know, a lot of times, like, people hear your political views, and a lot of times people just They can't handle it. They might look at the candidate that you like as someone who's incompetent and who can't get the job done. And you might be looking at the person that they like the same way. You know what I mean? We live in a democracy. Everyone has the right to vote for whoever they want to vote for. I feel like we shouldn't be fighting about those things. If you voting for somebody and I don't think this person should be in office, that is your right to vote for that person. I am not going to try to persuade you otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your right. When these conversations are had with people of the opposing side, it usually leads to people taking shots at each other and it getting a little personal, you know, because they feel like, oh, you an idiot because you are a Republican. Oh, you're an idiot because you're a Democrat. And it's just like people have different beliefs, you know. Somebody might believe in something a little more liberal. Someone might believe in something a little more conservative. Somebody might believe in something a little more democratic and be a conservative. Someone might be a Republican and be a little liberal. You know what I'm saying? It's just these conversations can get real spicy. I've seen it happen before. I've seen these conversations get heated. I've seen people coming at each other's necks. These women look like they want to fight. The white woman, she definitely wanted to fight. She wanted the black girl to put her hands on her so she can have a reason to fight. And the black woman was like, look, I ain't going to do it. But you could tell she wanted to. She wanted to throw some haymakers at her, but she ain't do it. She kept her cool. But sometimes, man, I think people should just keep these conversations in private settings. Though it is your right to have these conversations anywhere you like. Besides the workplace, I think most workplaces tell you not to talk about politics and shit like that in the workplace. But if you want to have a conversation at Starbucks, you very well can. Me personally, I just don't think you should. I have friends on both sides and I do not have these conversations with them. And when I'm in the room when these conversations are being had, I am 9 times out of 10, I'm quiet. I might give my little 2 cents and I stay quiet because I don't want you coming at me about my political views. And I am definitely not going to come at you about your political views. I might check you on something real quick, but then once you hit me with the rebuttal and you want to keep going, I don't really have much to say because I really don't like having those political conversations. Some people are way more in tune with politics than others, and they just waiting for somebody to say something so they can school them and educate them and tell them why they should be voting for this person. Cool. If that's who you are, fine. Maybe you can get a few extra votes by doing something like that. But to me, yo, like, just keep your distance, yo, and, you know, do your own research. Figure out who you want to vote for. You know, I mean, it don't even really matter now. The decision has been made or being decided, but it doesn't matter. It looks like Trump is the president. Trump is the president. You know what I'm saying? These conversations for the next few weeks will definitely get people heated. Especially if you have in the workplace, you can find yourself getting a little bit of trouble. So, you know, keep these conversations, if you can, keep these conversations in private settings to avoid fights and arguments and things being escalated to levels where nobody can calm down anymore because everybody is on edge. Just keep these conversations inside the crib or in private, a little more private settings rather than the local coffee shop. You know what I'm saying? Whether you voted for Kamala, whether you voted for Trump, it is your right to vote for whoever you want to vote for. I just think it's important that you all vote. That's it. If as long as you voted, you know, if you vote whoever you want to vote for, that's your right. I'm not here to persuade you at all. Granted, like I said, it's already over, but as long as you vote, I feel like that's the important part. Everybody just give their contribution to society, to our democracy, and go out and vote. Whether you vote Republican, whether you vote Democratic, whether you're voting liberal or conservative, or sideways, upside down, it really don't matter. Just get out and give. I think people should just get out and contribute to our society. And here's the other clip of this lady where she told us exactly what happened afterwards. You know, she wanted to elaborate a little more.
So the manager asks her friend, I'm quiet. The manager asks her friend what happened. Her friend tells the manager they were having a private conversation and my girlfriend went left. She did. She went off on the woman. She tells the manager this. He makes the decision to have them move. Okay? So he understands at this point she's the aggressor. He didn't see the other time she got in my face, but he understands she clearly started this exchange, this volatile exchange. So they're moving. That's fine. I'm wondering why she's even allowed to stay in the restaurant, right? So what you will not see is that my friend stopped recording it because we thought the whole thing was over. But no, She comes back to the table and she gets in my face one last time to tell me, and for the record, I am not a white liberal, whatever. But I knew, look, even though I know what she wanted. She wanted me to hit her. I'm not going to hit you. I got too much to lose, girl. I'm just like you. I got way too much to lose. But the moment you put your hands on me, I'm going to let you have all this.
So yeah, man, that's all I got for today. This is not a political channel, so I don't want to harp on politics too much. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on what happens sometimes when these political conversations happen in public settings. These are the things that can happen sometimes. So yeah, that's all I got for today, man. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. Check out more of my videos if you made it this far. I appreciate you watching. Peace.